Hey everybody, today I headed out to the Washington Crown Center Mall. This is the big Pittsburgh 700, a 700 table card show that literally took over the entire mall. So we're going to walk around. I'll show you some of the cards that I looked at and was thinking about buying. I love this Babe Ruth 1933 Gaudy, $6,900. And there's a whole bunch of other eye candy there, such as a Hank Aaron rookie card, Koufax rookie card, and some other stuff. I'll show you everything that I picked up. I'll also show you some other tables that I thought were pretty cool. I like these oversized box toppers from the super boxes. You see some good ones right there. There's a Ricky Henderson rookie card for $35. I was considering buying that. I almost bought it. I was trying to influence my daughter to buy it, but she didn't go for it. And then we see a bunch of sealed stuff right here. I would end up buying one of these boxes for an upcoming Throwback Thursday. I was telling my daughter you could buy those 2022 Bowmans and maybe find an Ellie. Ken Griffey Jr. is on my list. I need to get an autograph. There's one for $1,400 from Immaculate before the end of the year. That's one of my goals. Griffey auto and Shohei Ohtani autographs to get into the PC. My daughter, she's got an app. She kept scanning all these cards, looking up the prices. There's Bubba Chandler, man. I probably should have bought that. He'll be in the big leagues before long. My daughter bought that. Paul Skeens, by the way. My son picked up that $5 Henry Davis rainbow that he was holding right there for $5. Henry Davis, former #1 overall pick, he has really fallen fast. There's a Paul Skeens PSA 10 base card for $50. There's Juan Soto. I would pick up a couple cards from this table, and again, I'll show you at the end of this video. I just have a couple minutes to show you some footage from the card show, then I'll show you everything that I picked up. Bunch of Shohei Ohtani rookie cards. His rookies are up in price over the last time they had a show here. And Aaron Judge rookies, I would buy one of those. His cards are up in price too because, man, he is by far the favorite for the MVP again this year. There's the Mike Trout, $900. Used to be such a big card. And then how about a Superfractor of Juan Soto? I'll show you a little bit of eye candy here. Aaron Judge for $7,000 on the rookie auto. Man, is that ever nice. Orange, $7,000. Too bad I didn't have $7,000 in tow with me, or I may have jumped at it. That would have been the second best card in my entire PC. Ever see Justin Verlander? I almost bought those, $8 a piece. I probably should have. You can get them on eBay for just a little bit less. This kind of shows the scope of the card show. It goes the whole way down. Then they have all these offshoots just filled up with tables as well. 700 tables. They managed to fit them all in here. The whole way down that way, the whole way down the other way, and into all these other stores. We've got some wax boxes here for Throwback Thursday. Buying some of those, and then I was trying to zoom in on the Sportflix price right there. My daughter was showing off a Mickey Mantle she picked up there. Nice little blue mantle, 1953 style. And then this is a pretty cool moment. This is probably my favorite moment of the card show. My son saw that Derek Jeter and wanted it, and my son was going to buy it as I take a look at the Paul Skeens, and the seller just gave it to my son for free. It's at PSA 7. Gave it to him for free. It was really, really cool, so we got to give him a shout out. Take a look at this booklet that he had there, too, of all his top rookies from 2024. The Sports Card Exchange. Really, really cool moment. My son is not very verbal, so he tried his best to communicate with the guy, and I think the guy just had a really soft spot in his heart for him. And, man, bless that guy. Thank you very much, man. Here we have a whole other room. This was all Pokemon. I kind of liked how the card show was set up. I would say it was probably about a quarter Pokemon cards, and they were all kind of like put in their own corners, their own areas, which I thought was a really good plan for, the Pokemon dealers can go and find their stuff, and the sports cards guys can find their stuff. There you saw the Barry Bonds 1990 Topps Auto. Man, is that a great card. I'd love to get that one someday. Here's the kiddos showing their big bags of stuff. They did very well. They got a bunch of cards. I'm going to show you what I got right now. Hit that subscribe button. All right, everybody, back from the card show. I'm going to show you what I picked up. I picked up some boxes, a couple singles. I feel like my kids ended up getting much more than I did. They each walked away with a big bag filled with stuff, and they went in there with a $20 budget, so they did really, really well. But I'll show you what I got. Some stuff for our Throwback Thursday series. First purchase was this. It's a 2015 Topps Chrome Hobby Box. Had a $200 price tag on these, and that's a great price right there. These are like $300+ looking for all those good 2015 rookies off the top of my head would be what? Francisco Lindor, Byron Buxton, Chris Bryant, Jose Abreu, etc. with 2 guaranteed autographs. So that was a really good price. It was actually way under marked. I thought that had to grab that one for upcoming Throwback Thursday. And then I bought a couple singles. I got some more boxes here too, but picked up these 2. Aroldis Chapman. I saw this and I was like, wait a minute. First of all, what year is that? Is it his rookie card? And it's not. It's a 2011, but it's pretty close. For $25 for a numbered Aroldis Chapman and also a Frank Thomas as well. I offered $60 for both of these, and the seller came back at $65. So I would take that. So we get the immaculate numbered Frank Thomas Hall of Fame autograph right there. That's pretty sick right there. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. And then, honestly, I can't remember the last time I pulled an Aroldis Chapman autograph. I don't think he signs that much at all. So I think that was a pretty good one right there to grab. It's numbered to 99, Tier 1, and I believe it is a 2011 Tier 1. That year on the back is very small, but so pretty cool. I don't think I might have never even pulled an Aroldis Chapman autograph, so I had to grab that one. Another seller had some Aaron Judges. I was looking for Aaron Judge. A lot of his rookies were either all snapped up the first 2 days by other people, or they were just a little high in price. This one was his Bowman rookie card. It's listed at $25. And I offered $20 at this, and the guy kind of scoffed and said no. He's like, I can put that out in my card store in New Jersey, and I would sell it in 5 minutes for $25. So I was like, you're probably right. I'll take it for $25. So Aaron Judge right there, that was one when, whenever you're buying something, obviously it's worth a try to knock a couple dollars off. So if they accept it, that's great. If they don't, you can either walk away or you just take it for the list price. And even at $25, I thought that was a good price, especially because Aaron Judge, as of yesterday, was hitting like $432 or something like that. Very, very crazy. Next up, we have this one right here. It's another seller had some Aaron Judges out there. And he had an Aaron Judge Fire and this Aaron Judge as well. The Aaron Judge 2017 Fire rookie card was $30. I think I offered $50 for the Finest and the Judge Fire. He said, nope, can't do that one because all the proceeds go to a charity or something like that. So I was like, all right, I'm most interested in the Finest Judge. I will give you $30 for it. And then he said, okay, hand it to me. And then on the back, there's some cryptic numbers. 30/25. I'm guessing that he paid $25 and $30 is the lowest he would go on it. That's what I think that code is. Sometimes sellers will have a little code for themselves. It's not quite as blatant as that. I know that there's this one guy out in Ohio at a flea market that would always do the same thing. He would write what he paid on the back of the card, but he would disguise it with letters. So maybe A was a 0, B was a 1, C was a 2, and there'd be letters on the back so that he could look at it and be like, oh, I paid $40 for that, and you're offering me $50. Yeah, I'll take that. So I grabbed that one right there, and let's see what else. A couple more singles. Now, these two, Soto rookie card and Manny Machado rookie card as well. We just saw Manny Machado hit a home run yesterday. We went to the Pirates game yesterday and saw Machado go deep. Future Hall of Famer right there. These two, I offered $20 for both of these. Basically got the Machado for free, and it was accepted. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, getting a Soto rookie card from 2018 update. And also a shout out to the seller as he watches our channel, which was pretty cool. What else do we got? These Leaf Limited boxes. Now, I've never opened Leaf Limited on the channel before. It is series, I believe it's series 1. There's 2 series. The blue boxes, I think, are series 1, but these are all serially numbered, supposedly. Somewhere on here, there's a number. There it is. There's only 30,000 of these boxes made. I got box numbers 13,842, and I bought 2 of them. I also got box number 13,898. These boxes, they were $90 a piece. I offered, what did I offer? $150 for both of these, which would have been a savings of, about $30 off. $180 would have been the full price. And she gave them to me for I think she said, I'll meet you at $160 or something like that. So $160, $80 a box. These routinely go on eBay for about $120-ish. So I grabbed both of those, and those will be coming up in an upcoming edition of Throwback Thursday down the line. I always like finding stuff like that I can open up on the channel for Throwback Thursdays. And I got one more box, final purchase. Unfortunately, no big PC purchase. I did put a really competitive offer out there for the Paul Skeens PSA 10 gold card. In fact, willing to pay more than what it sells for on eBay. There's several listings on eBay that are under $400, and I offered $415 on it. And the dude literally said, go buy it on eBay. So I said, I was like, what's the lowest you do on that Paul Skeens? It had a $475 price tag on it. He had it last week at a card show at $575. He didn't sell it, lowered it $100 to $475. So I offered him, I didn't make an offer yet, but he said the lowest I could possibly go is $430. And I was like, would you do $415? Because there's several on eBay that are less than even $415 right now. And I could just go buy it right now. And he said, go buy it then. So I was like, okay. I said, will do. And I just turned and walked away. So, I don't know, maybe next month I'll see that again at the card show for $400. But I'm just going to go buy it on eBay. I think it's the gold Skeens rookie card in a PSA 10. And my final purchase walking out, it is this big boy. It's the 2011 Bowman Platinum Box. $320 is what I paid for this. It had a price tag of $350 on it. And they go for a bit more than that on eBay. So that's a good thing about the card shows. You can find boxes that you'd like to rip for less than eBay comps. Sometimes a little tougher on like the slabs especially vintage slabs. I can never find anything for less than comps at card shows. But for boxes, you can do pretty well with that. You know, ungraded singles, modern singles, you can do a pretty good job picking up some good stuff there. And, you know, you can sell those for a profit or whatever. But since I had all the kids with me, I wasn't going to go and raid any dollar boxes today. I just walked around. We probably spent about 2 hours there. And the kiddos, I think they did pretty darn good for their budget. I gave them each $20 to spend, and they did very, very well. So that's maybe I'll ask them if they want to show off what they've got. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But that's all I have for you right now. We're going to be back live here today. Today's Sunday, and we will be back tonight on Whatnot with Breaks. We got 2025 Tribute. We've got all the new stuff that has just come out. The brand new 2025 Chrome Black will be breaking those. 2025 Heritage, Signature Series, Triple Threads Museum Collection. We'll be throwing it all out there. And I hope you can come by and join us tonight on Whatnot. We'll get started around 5:30 p.m. Eastern time or so. And we are usually live for a good 6-7 hours. So come on by. Check us out on Rip Night here on Sundays and Wednesdays. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. And I will see you all later. Good night, everybody.